Okay, here we go. It's a good one right here. The Montreal Canadiens have re-signed Artturi Lehkonen to a one-year contract. Now, this is actually pretty interesting. If you take a look at the cap hit here, it's $100,000 less. $100,000 less. $100,000 fewer? Is that right? No. Fewer is for quantitative things. Less is for amounts. Yes, $100,000 less than his previous cap hit. He was at 2.3 this year, 2.4 last year. So Artturi Lehkonen on a one-year deal is signing on for another contract that will take him to RFA status once again. His birth date is the 4th of July, which means that when this new contract expires on July 1st, 2022, he will still be 26 years old, meaning that the contract takes him to RFA status. The thing is, though, with Lehkonen, he's a guy that we all kind of know he is progressing upwards, and with the way the Montreal Canadiens have a whole bunch of other wingers already locked up at longer-term deals, I would not be surprised if this next season, 2021-2022, happens to be Lehkonen's last season with the Montreal Canadiens. Either they flip him at the deadline or they trade his RFA rights to some other team. What the Montreal Canadiens are really doing here is setting themselves up to get assets back for Lehkonen should the unlikely event happen where he re-signs and he sticks with the team for even further amounts of time. Whether or not that does happen, hey, let's say he signs another one-year contract or a two-year contract next season, it would take him to UFA status in 2023, so that would be pretty much him setting himself up financially. But either or, Artturi Lehkonen coming back to Montreal, it's a really good thing right here. Good bottom six presence when you need him to be. Good top six presence when you need him to be. He can penalty kill, he can be defensive, he can do all this good stuff. He can score really, really clutch game-winning goals when you need him to. 3 goals in 17 games in the postseason. One of those was an absolute important goal to seal the entire deal against the Vegas Golden Knights. Artturi Lehkonen, man, was an absolute legend here in Montreal, and I mean, okay, legend, not gonna say legend, but like, the way he has been played, he has been a very useful piece, and the way everything comes about, man. One more year at $2.3 million, which is a pay cut from what he had before, is a good contribution to the Habs and their forward core. So, for this last year, it looks like last year, because I'm gonna say he might get traded sometime down the line, either at the deadline or his RFA rights next year in the offseason. We'll see what happens with Lehkonen long term, but for now, in the short term, hey, he's got one more year. Hey, he's got one more year left with Montreal, so that's going to be great to see. Talk to me in the comments what you think about Artturi Lehkonen returning to Montreal on a 2.3 AAV contract. I hope you enjoyed this video. Rosén, and bye.